Hi everybody, Benjamin.Marauder here. So we're going to try to clear up a couple of things here about the Marauders, the 25 and the 22, and this barrel band issue that seems to be coming up all the time now. So what we're going to do here is I've got a 22 Marauder right here that we've got partially dismantled. Here's the barrel band on it, and we're going to measure that. And then we've got a 25 here. Now I've removed the shroud so we can measure that for you. And we just want to show you that there is a difference between the two, because a lot of guys were asking about it. Now, this one measures out right at about 902 thousandths or 91 hundredths, okay, 0.90. 25, those thousandths don't matter too much, okay? About 0.90, that's the diameter, okay? That's the 22 caliber. Let's go over here to the 25 and measure it. So we're going to get a measurement on that. These are just rough numbers, okay? These aren't going to be dead accurate. But there's 989, 98 hundredths, or 0.989. So you see there's quite a difference there. There seems to be controversy about how much gap you should have around your shroud compared to your barrel band here. These guns were originally designed to be a free-floating barrel with the shroud attached. The problem was a lot of these 22 calibers were coming with the barrel and the shroud touching the side of the band. Well, you can change the adjustment with your two screws down here, and there's a tightening sequence that you kind of need to get right. Some of the guns you can't do that. They still want to hit. Well, what causes that? Well, to be real honest with you, it's because the barrels aren't straight. Okay? Now, there's some guys who are wondering, how do I get that to center up? And the only thing you can do on these is you can do a band adjustment, and if that doesn't work, you only have one other option. Either put the shroud back on and live with it, or you need to bend the barrel. Now, I know you hear a gasp, well, I sure wouldn't bend my barrel. Only way to do it, guys, this is not rocket science. So, how do you bend the barrel on these to get these to line up? Well, if your shroud is touching, say, on this side over here, and this really isn't an issue now with the new 25 caliber barrel band, which is now being put on the 22 and the 17 caliber models now. So there seems to be some controversy back at Crosman. They don't know the difference between the two. There is a difference. It's just that probably parts hasn't caught up with production and all the specifications that goes with it. It's hard to do, guys. As a matter of fact, if you want parts from Crosman, you need to tell them the part numbers, or else they can't find them for you, okay? So cut them a little slack there if you would. Anyway, back to the barrel. How do I get that to center up? Yes, you're supposed to see light around the circumference of the barrel band compared to the shroud. There should be equal light all the way around. These 25 caliber and the subsequent 22 calibers allow you to have more light. That way you're not pressing on the barrel, even if you can't adjust it out. These aren't a problem with the 25. It's a fatter barrel. Your smaller barrels are going to be a little bit more of an issue sometimes. Well, how do you do it? Take the shroud off. That goes counterclockwise. Left, okay? Left is loose. Right is tight, okay? You take the shroud off, and then you go ahead and take your two set screws out, pull your barrel band. You go, well, why do you have to go through all that? Well, it's real simple. If you try to bend it with the shroud on it, you're only going to get a little bit of movement. If you pull the shroud and just try to bend the barrel, you're going to get that, and it goes right back to the original position. You need to go past the point where you want the barrel to be. See, so you need to bend that past the point where you want it to be, because you're going to get what we call spring back. Okay, so you want to pull the band and you go opposite, 180 out of where it's touching. Go ahead and grab onto that barrel and just experiment with it a little bit and go ahead and bend it. Now, I know, guys, don't freak out. Go ahead and bend it. If you go too far, you can always bend it back a little bit. It won't harm anything back here. But you can't bend it with the shroud on it. Even if you could, you're going to jam these threads or kink your shroud tube back here, okay? That's not good, all right? Because now when you put your shroud on, it's going to flop around, you know, like a leg just hanging off there. It's not going to be square, and it's just going to be a mess. So, anyway, pull the band. Go ahead, tweak your barrel. Put your band back up, put your shroud on it, and see where you're at, okay? It's going to take a few times to do it, but it can be done. You want to get that around here. You guys can still work with these 22 calibers, so it's just a little bit more touchy. If you want to get the one with the 25 bore in it, I don't know what you tell Crosman. Say you want the latest model with the big bore, they're going to go, huh? But that's all right. It'll come around, okay? So you got that? go ahead, bend your barrel, get it where you want. It's supposed to be free-floating. Don't jam anything in there. Don't put foam, rubber, toothpicks, or anything like that in there, guys. It won't help you. You want this barrel to float freely, okay? So, anyway, that's the Benjamin.Marauder here. Hope that clears some of that up for you. And, hey, we'll be talking to you soon. Benjamin.Marauder out. See ya.